Okay, now for the quests of Chapter 5. I know I said, in my Quests of Chapter 4 video that I would do 2 cleanings of the Black Rocks. I lied. I didn't do 2 cleanings of the Black Rocks. That would have just taken too long and just been way too much footage. But I did 1 cleaning of the Black Rocks, and that included the Master Nectin in the Zaktan Caves. And I lost a couple fights in there with the Master Nectin. So my ability to win was inconsistent. So my 100% win record has now been broken. So I'm not perfect, I guess. Anyway, Porik tells me that the Paraka had some of their Matoran slaves bury equipment somewhere under the rock. We're not sure what it is or why they hid it there, but we want to get our hands on it. To dig through stone, you're going to need special tools. Talk to Velika at the fortress and he'll make you some. When you have the tools, free 3 Matoran slaves and talk to them. They'll help you find the hidden equipment. Still working on that Earth accent. Needs to be a little bit less smooth like this and have more gruffness to it. A little bit more Scott McNeil or whatever his name is. Chapter 5 is very long and drawn out and quite boring. So even though this is a quest video and not a cleaning one, and there won't be very many fights in it because, well, I just cleaned out the Black Rocks, it's still going to be pretty boring because it's Chapter 5, and Chapter 5 is the boring, long midsection of this game. It just occurred to me that somehow in all my cleanings I have missed fighting the, well, they're going to call it a stone burnak. At one of these locations, so I'm going to see if I can hit it. No. Okay. Well, I'll work on that later. Well, who was I supposed to talk to? Velika. Okay. I don't have an echo effect for this guy, so I don't really know how to do this, but the spider weaves many webs, but it only hides in one. A treasure hunt, is it? I can craft the rock digging tools you need, but I need some strong metal to forge them. Fiku spun metal makes for strong webs, and for strong tools. Battle Fiku spiders, Toa, and bring me 10 pieces of their metal. Then I'll make you your tools. I tried. Gotta find some Fiku, which I think I haven't killed them all, so there should be some left in this upper right here. If not, I can go down to the bottom. I lost 8,000 points of experience per Master Nectin fight I lost, and I think I lost 3 of them, so I have to make up 24,000 points of experience for that fiasco. I might have broken even, or helped break even by winning about a dozen or so of those, so my play's not that bad. Inside those Actan caves, you can pick up this ice power launcher, which allows me to one-shot all this stuff. Now, it would be nicer if I had a water power launcher. It would be even more powerful because I already have attack bonus on water. I already dug this, right? Oh, that's it. There's one. Okay, how many have I got? 6. So I just need 4 more. One more. Cool, we got them all. Okay. I'm gonna try something different with this. To pierce a stone, use a harder stone. Well done, Toa. Here are your rock digging tools. Garen will tell you where to find the slaves that you must free. Use these protodermis spears to release them from the Paraka's control. I can't get enough air into it, so it didn't really work. More running around. You're just like casually telling this to, oh, just go a few miles over to where Garen is and talk to him again. He'll know what to do. Not considering what a bother it is just to walk all this distance. And the game designers, they decide, let's just make them walk a whole bunch of distance to like pad out the quest length, to make the chapters longer. Or kind of boring quests like, just go defeat 10 of something. Very poor game design choices were made in this game. This game was just very poorly done in general. They probably took some sort of template from some other game that was probably more suitable for this format and better done and just slapped Bionicle skins on it. I wouldn't know what that game is, though. I also don't know what company made this, so I don't know who exactly I'm bad-mouthing.
You have the tools from Velika? Excellent. The slaves that you must speak with are working in a set of caves. Purik is sure that they are the ones that buried the equipment, and when freed, each should be able to tell you where a piece is hidden. Look at your map and I shall mark the location of the 3 caves. Head north first, then west, and finish by the southern one. Return when you have found what we seek.
And you have to do it one at a time. Indeed. This is ridiculous. I didn't read that. Okay. I will lead you to the location of the equipment I hid. The black rocks are dangerous for a Matoran. I will need your protection as we walk. That was a good head voice. Yes, even if you've already picked up the undug that equipment, you still have to go to that location to complete the quest. It's that tedious. Let's go to Garen. I want to help you. Okay. You have to go all the way back to Garen. And then come back again. There's no quick travel. The only way to do it is just to keep walking across the screen, and across the screen, and across the screen. And I could try editing out all this, but like, how would you? Like, it's such a complicated edit. Maybe Meso did it when he did Vinog with Meso. I wonder how he did this edit. Very time consuming, I presume. Because they obviously didn't post this much footage. Oh. I have to talk to Garrett. It's cryptic.
Excellent. I will try my best to figure out what sort of object I can make with this. You should go and try to find another slave while I work. Travel west of the Black Rocks, and good luck.
Well, it's still inside the Black Rocks. You actually don't have to go outside. So that's deceiving. Right, look at the map. It's still inside the Black Rocks, but it's on the lower west corner.
I am free. Free!
Thanks to you, Toa. Let's get out of here. What? Buried equipment? Oh, I remember.
I will lead you to the location of the equipment I hid. The Black Rocks are dangerous for a Matoran. I will need your protection as we walk.
I got the locations of the red dot and the black dot mixed up. Went the wrong way.
Please take me to Garen. I might be of some help. We'll go when you're ready. Let's go to Garen. I did not expect any less from you, great Toa.
Wow, I can't read.
I didn't expect any less from a great Toa like you. Please save the last Matoran slave. He should be south of the Black Rocks.
I didn't read that first dialogue about the first piece, because I clicked through it too fast. Must save the Paraka. Must find the mask of life. I am free? Free? Thank you. Thanks to you, Toa. Let's go out of here. Or, let's get out of here. What? Buried equipment? Oh, I remember. I say the exact same dialogue as the other Matoran slaves. Because they're all clones of each other. I will lead you to the location of the equipment I hid. The Black Rocks are dangerous for a Matoran. I will need your protection as we walk. Not even clones would have the exact same dialogue, because what makes you how you are is also determined by your experiences. Do not remember where I hit the equipment, but it's not far from here. Did I literally not do this dig? Okay, now I have to go actually do the dig. Down. Do I remember which way to go to find the dig? There we go. I guess I passed over this dig. They make you move over a couple areas on the last one, just to make it a little extra challenging. There really only needed to be 2, though. Thank you. Please bring me to the other freed slaves. I want to see my friends again. Just tell me when you're ready to go. I'm so glad. I will soon see my comrade. At last, I was getting worried about you, Toa. You've done well so far, but we can't stop yet. Have you found the last piece? Thanks for bringing the extra help. We can fix the weapon, but we need materials. You can hunt down the parts that we need to finish the repairs. There are mussel crabs that live in the caves near a small lake. The entrance hidden by rocks. They have very strong shells, perfect for our needs. These aren't like the usul or usul that you may have met before. They're dangerous and very aggressive. If you can bring me 3 shell pieces, that should be all we need. Obviously, I need more practice reading aloud.
Did you find the cave? I recall I once found that cave by running straight from the bridge until I reached some rock pillars. Then I fell in a hole. Good luck and watch out for holes. Great, that's perfect. Now let's put everything together. Aha! So that's how it works. Here, take this with you. It will do stone damage to your enemies. The Paraka are sure going to miss this.
Okay, so if you're confused about what happened there, you're supposed to go and defeat some rock ussels and get those shells. But I already did that in chapter 4 cleaning, so I already had the shells. I don't know what Garen gave me. I don't see anything new in my inventory.
From what I've heard, the Paraka don't like each other much. Yes, they're all betrayal characters. That's something we can use to our advantage, Toa. Zaktan especially mistrusts the others. He's hidden some of his supplies to make sure the other Paraka don't take them when his back is turned. Unfortunately for him, we're going to take them instead. I'll show you the spot on your map. We've seen Nekton groups carry Zaktan supplies into this cave. One of the Matoran that you freed says that there are 3 entrances. Check them out and pick up one. Then find the supplies. Take them and get out of there.
I think it's supposed to say check them out and pick out one, not check them out and pick up one. Mistakes! I have to go to all the entrances or something. Let's see here. You have to go through all of them. Okay. Likes to be tedious. Doesn't understand that I've already been to all of them. I've already been inside the caves. I've already defeated everything inside the caves. I don't need to... scout them anymore. It seems like I've permanently put myself into my Garen voice. Okay, that should be done, right? Yep. Why so tedious, developers? So much filler. Back already? What did you find at the cave? This is a nonsensical quiz. Like, we didn't see anything at the caves. But there is a correct answer. It's this. Your spying would do Perk proud, Toa. Your next task is to get into the cave and take everything you can find. Pick the entrance with the least amount of Nekton on guard. Hide from them and avoid fighting at any cost. You should be alright once you've passed them. Remember to hide. Yeah, so you're not supposed to be powerful enough at this point to defeat the Master Nekton. I could, because I got rid of them in the cleaning. However, my win rate was inconsistent. I won more often than I lost, but I lost a couple times. So they're generally the most difficult things to defeat in the game. They're more difficult than Hakan even. So, but even though I got all the stuff in the cave already, the questing still makes me have to go to the cave again. Insists on it. I have the items in my inventory already, though. I've been using them. I'm going to use one right now. Now, I believe the cave is actually a, like an area inside the caves. So I can't actually, I have to go through the caves. There we go. Talk to Garen. Some intern had to code the algorithm that decides the path that Toa takes from one Lego square to the other. And so it's like they have to make the Toa run around obstacles. That seems like the most difficult thing in this programming of this entire game. It's just programming in the path taking. That's it. Like everything else is extremely simple. Well, maybe the art isn't that simple. We have to like draw the assets, but as far as like the logical side, and even that's simple, but makes it seem like not very much work was put in. There you are. While you were at the cave, Zactan attacked the Torrid Fortress! There are Necton and Paraka Guardians everywhere. The other three Matoran are trapped inside. Hurry. You've got to help them. Get rid of the Paraka's forces before it's too late. Okay. This isn't really a boss, it's just a bunch of goofy, silly fights. I don't know what's goofy or silly about the fights. I mean, like, trivial fights. Like, there's a bunch of low-powered enemies you have to go through to give you a very low experience. Maybe at one time they had plans to put Zactan at the end, but then they were like, nah. Here we go. Get those scout nectin. Boom. Where's the other one? Got it. Okay, now my worries are over. Oh. Okay. Okay. Little Toa. It does not matter that I'm a canister-sized set. Okay, get you. Yeah, if only you had done that much damage the first time I used you. Way to overkill things. Oh. I did a Hail Mary and it turns out that I shouldn't have. Well, I guess it worked out. So I don't have a cough button. Oh, can't change stats during a fight. Okay. More technique, obviously. Missing Master Nectin too often. Oh, we have a Stone Ripper now. We had an Air Ripper, yeah. Okay, the damage on these things, the range, less than the power launcher. Okay, so we'll stick with the power launcher. See if I can overkill this thing. There we go. Why would that be of any use if I have attack Great Kanohi of Stone? Whatever. Where do I do now? Oh, I forgot a house. But this is Dalu's house, though. Whatever. There's another mistake in the game. No surprise. That's a real good over. 200%. No, not 200%. 2,000% overkill. Okay. It's like pinching an ant by both ends of its body and pulling it apart. Pound for pound, you might be a match for me, but just in strength as it is, you're no match for me. We'll talk to Dalu first. Oh, I guess. Fine.
Well fought, Toa. I probably could have taken them all myself, but well, it was good to have you helping out. Here, I've got a Toa-sized weapon for you. I'd use it, but it's a little too big for me to swing around.
Ice accents are really difficult. I am failing miserably at that. Okay, she was supposed to give me something. I guess it was the water talent. Okay, not very useful. See how long this is. Wow, almost an hour. Gee. Chapter 1 quest took only 10 minutes. Like, pretty much most of that, the vast majority, was just running around, just running across the island. And that concludes the Chapter 5 quests. So, we'll just pick up again with the Chapter 6 quests. The Cape of No Hope probably opens up midway through Chapter 6, but I'm not gonna do any cleanings. I'm not gonna do any cleanings for Chapter 6. I'm just gonna go right from here. I'm not gonna even restart the game, so all of the enemies that weren't there because I defeated them previously, they're gonna still not be there. These little Gothna here, I don't remember them actually appearing in the game. I know that there are Burnak like that. There are Stronghold Guards, but I don't remember Gothna like with that color scheme. That's interesting. I guess that was an idea they had that they can't. Anyway, that ends this one, and then, yeah, it ends.